you put the entire universe into 2 minutes of a pop song? Well, if you're John Lennon or Paul McCartney, it seems you could do it rather easily. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. In fact, they did it several times, and no more beautifully than on Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown. That beautiful opening with the sitar by George Harrison, and then into the story. And there we are, some woman's house. The star of our show, Mr. Lennon, is having some sort of affair, so he's in the house and he tells us the story. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She had all of me, folks. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Brilliant. She showed me her room. Isn't it good? Norwegian Wood, giving it this cool, hip, exotic feel. It's Norwegian, John. So funny. And then we leave the E major harmony. We go into a E minor harmony for the B section. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. So simple, saying so much in so little time. Your 1 minor goes to your 4, which is an A major. Pivot around to the F sharp minor, and to your 5 chord, B7, and then it pivots right back into the 1, the E major. I sat on a rug, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed, John. And on the record, you can hear John say, hey, okay, well, this is what I'm here for. Then you get George on the recent discovery of the Indian sitar instrument, which subsequently turned on the entire Western civilization to Indian culture, mysticism, music, style, all of that. So thanks, George. Interestingly, the sitar conjures up the exotic nature of the Norwegian wood, although sitars are most likely not made of Norwegian wood, and Norwegian wood has nothing to do with the Indian culture, but for the cinema verite of this beautiful little movie, it works. We return to the E minor in the second B section. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't, crawled off to sleep in the bath. So they do the deed, but they don't sleep together. And when I awoke, I was alone. This bird had flown. So I lit a fire. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. Reprising the initial hook. First, she's asking him, isn't it good, John? It's Norwegian wood. And at the end, he's lit a fire and he's watching it burn. And he thinks, wow, this wood burns really well. It's good, this Norwegian wood. Now, the question has always been, did he set the house on fire? Or did he just light a fire in the fireplace and sit there pondering this strange existence that he and his 3 mates had found themselves in by early 1965? Either way, it's a beautiful, mysterious question. They like to put that kind of stuff in, that wink, wink, nudge, nudge stuff. Well, did he burn the house down? Oh, maybe. Who knows? And then one last reprise. So intimate, so casual, so hip, so cool. We haven't even talked about Paul McCartney's beautiful harmony on the B sections. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't and crawled off to sleep in the bath. They say not only do you get the greatest singer in the world, John Lennon, telling you this fabulous story, but you get the other greatest singer in the world singing the harmony and supporting his pal. It's all inside stuff. That was their appeal. Hey, we're in here and it's really cool and it's funny. You know, it's this inclusive invitation. Come on in and get in on the joke with us. And I'm game. I'm in. Yeah, I'm all in. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on a rug, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. Hey. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't and crawled up to sleep in the bath. And when I awoke, I was